The idea of making sure that our youth are asking questions and turning those questions into studies. I mean, that's the whole thing about the scientific method, and that's the whole thing about having progress. And we have a great history of that in our own Islamic institutions, where unfortunately it's not really taught very well. But some of our greatest scholars, and I think what we're seeing from our youth is that they're actually carrying on that tradition and not even realizing that they are. But we want to make sure that you're doing it within the construct of the society that we're in, and becoming an integral part of that society. That you're giving back what's given you, but you're doing it in a way to where you're the decision maker and you're the influencer. So always keep that in mind, that not only are you coming up with the right questions and asking the right questions and coming up with answers, or more so often than not, good questions usually leads to even more questions, right? But that also translates into something that's even more important, which is how we decide how we're going to deliver care. Because access to care, cost of care, quality of care, all that becomes very important factors. And as you're doing a lot of this really important scientific work, you don't want to lose sight of that. Because the policymakers, they care about this, but at the end of the day, they're going to say, how is this going to impact my constituent who's receiving this care? How much is it going to cost? And are we going to be able to translate this into meaningful things that actually affects their daily life? So long as you kind of keep that in the back of your mind, you're going to go very far.